Hello, everyone. Let's start the party and take a deep dive into the metaverse. We are all here together on a journey. We don't know exactly where the journey will lead us to, but we do know this journey will be massive. The size of it is already today 200 billion, and it will in 2026 become even 500 billion. So what is it really what excites us about the metaverse? And what is the metaverse? I'm joined today by Philippe, and Philippe shares my passion for the metaverse. So hello, Philippe. So tell us a little bit more about the metaverse. What is the metaverse?
Wow, Marta, look at this. It's unbelievable. We are in the metaverse and we are experiencing a new era. It is a wonderful opportunity to actually speak today to all of these people, all of these avatars here in the crowd, and I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of fun today.
Yeah, I see some amazing clients of ours, how I can recognize them, because you have the wearable. So I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. So you all have the lights. So perhaps you can wave your hands at us so we see you are there. So what else is there? So what can we do here?
Well, the wearables and the goods in the metaverse are just the start. There is a lot more to experience. Basically, you can create your own internet, your own experience, your social communication. You can completely reinvent it. Your business, everything you own, everything you see, basically is made and owned by you. If you can imagine it, you can most probably live it here in the metaverse. We are entering an era of unlimited possibilities. I mean, the internet experience or the internet we know today, you basically only own two things. You own your email address and you own your web domain. And now you have the opportunity to own everything. You know, everything you create can be yours and you can build a whole universe of it.
I love art and I love fashion, Philippe. So what can I do in the metaverse?
Yeah, well, I mean, speaking of art, of course, my wife always wanted the front row seat at a fashion show, and I hear that's coming up now in the metaverse. But if you think of art, I mean, there are unlimited possibilities. You can create your own art and own it and actually build whatever you would like or dreamed of. On the other side, you can experience it at, for example, a Sotheby's gallery that is just built now in the metaverse here in the Decentraland where we stand. You can go there, you can not only walk through these halls, you can actually have a completely new understanding and experience of art. And of course, you can buy it for yourself and own it and bring it home.
So amazing, I can realize my dreams.
Absolutely, every dream you want is actually almost possible. I mean, having food in the metaverse is maybe not that good of a use case, but everything else, I would say it counts.
But, Philippe, I have to tell you, McDonald's has just registered there will be in the metaverse. Obviously, you can't eat in the metaverse, but you can order in the metaverse.
All right, that's already amazing. So let's see how that goes.
And that sounds super, super interesting. But obviously, we also have investors today. So they want to know what's in it for me.
I mean, everything is in it for you because you actually can get everything and you can create everything that you want. You can own everything you want. You can contract and trade everything you want. Everything that is moving onwards from here is basically an open space that you define on your own capabilities. So imagine the Fifth Avenue gets built in this metaverse, yeah? Everything can be experienced, from new shops to galleries to casinos to event halls. Everything that you could imagine actually is getting created right now as we speak. And actually, if you want to own this property or build it yourself, it's all in your hands.
Wow. That sounds super exciting, Philippe. So we know already in the real world how much property drives the economy. So I believe we see the same in the metaverse. So it's not just buying a spot, but it's developing it like the Fifth Avenue. Can you give us some hints? So if I want to buy something, what is important and also how much does it cost?
Well, of course, the prices vary a lot, depending on the location. It's the same as in real life. Location is location. But of course, now with the new metaverses emerging, you still find a lot of spots that you can own, build your business on, set your shops up, or just use it for your own pleasure.
So I know exactly how I have to do it in the real life. I go there, I get a mortgage, a bank might help me, I go to a home gate in Switzerland and search it. So how do I find the right property for me in the metaverse, and how can I invest?
Well, actually, there are many opportunities to access it. You got great opportunities to invest in it. You can buy into the cryptocurrencies that you actually will need in the metaverse for your transactions, but you can also go to open platforms, and actually there you can buy land, you can buy NFTs, you can buy property, you can buy goods, you can buy anything you need for your trip in the metaverse and for your life in the metaverse.
Wow, so now I have a very good idea how I can invest. So Philippe, what can GenTwo do for me?
Well, GenTwo basically does not the private access that you can get into the metaverse and into the investments in the metaverse. We do that for institutions. For institutions, bigger scale investors, and we do that with bankable assets, actually wrapping all of these great things from the metaverse into bankable assets that can be bought, invested, built into portfolios. And that's how the real investments come in, and that's how the liquidity will come to the metaverse and will enhance the opportunities that are built in this wonderful universe.
So that means I don't have to worry about NFTs. I don't have to worry about cryptocurrency. I can really get a bankable asset like an ETF or a certificate, which I can put in my portfolio.
That's exactly right. You know, the point is private investors can do that fairly easily, but institutional investors, they maybe need a bit more help. And so with us, they can build portfolios on these NFTs, on these investment opportunities, and generate return for their professional portfolios, for actually bringing that into the investment world and actually helping the metaverse to build up and also, of course, make revenues with that.
So if I understand you correctly, what you do, you basically repackage it and package it in a way that I can add it to my portfolio, make it bankable. Is that right?
That's absolutely correct. There are many ways for private individuals to invest, but also for institutional and qualified investors to invest or build portfolios in. We are helping them with building these portfolios. So basically any pension fund or any hedge fund or any other investor could get into these investments and help actually build the metaverse and profit from it. So there are unlimited opportunities now just emerging, and actually many new investment opportunities are coming up as we speak. Now with Kryptonite and Exclusible, we just created such an opportunity. Actually the first one to invest into a portfolio of real estate in the metaverse. But there are other examples. We already set up a financial paper for Epic Games that they actually find new investors to build out their metaverse capabilities, that they build out a new gaming experience in the metaverse. Or on another note, you could also participate in a marketplace like OpenSeas, which offers these NFTs and these goods in the metaverse that you can own and share and profit from it.
Oh, Philippe, that's so amazing. In particular, what I'm interested in what you have done with GenTwo, because as I said, maybe I don't want to buy an NFT. I don't want to buy a cryptocurrency. I can find other ways. I can find a tracker for the Epic Games. Why are games so interesting? It's quite obvious because games are the pre-experience for the entire metaverse. And again, if we think in numbers, there were revenues of 200 billion in games, and we have already 3 billion gamers, and also concerts are happening in games, which means that gaming is not only anymore about gaming, but about socializing, about doing concerts, doing fashion, doing everything.
It's about a completely new experience. Absolutely, as you just said, and these examples show. Basically, there are already that many users in the gaming world now coming to the metaverse, and with the rest of the internet users, this will be a big crowd. We're talking of 6 to 7 billion people that have access to the internet today, and I guess we will all see them again in the metaverse.
Yeah, so that's fantastic. So we have already seen us today, first time for some in the metaverse. We have certainly, I have seen that on the dance floor. Some are very experienced, so they must have been here before. So we are already in the metaverse today. We can explore here in Decentraland. We can talk to each other. We can dance with each other. We can have a party. But we also, I believe, understand much better now how can we invest in the metaverse and how can we be part of this value creation, which alone in the land is estimated to be in a couple of years between 600 billion and a trillion.